Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Many places when we go, people keep on asking questions. So one person has asked a supremely wonderful question. His question was, Swamiji, do you get any questions in your mind? Now, what can you answer? I said, before I answer your question, you find out when the questions are born and to whom the questions are born. Who asked the question? Think about it. See, you will come to know that questions are asked when you get lost only in the relative standpoint. From the absolute standpoint, there are no questions. Like, one wave will ask the question to other wave, or the wave will ask question about the ocean. Ocean will have no question about any wave, because although all waves are residing in the ocean, from ocean standpoint, they have no existence. First step. This step is called as the view of a devotee. A devotee has no question. For everything, Hari Ichha. Why this is happening? Hari Ichha. No questions. Then we go one step further. From the water standpoint, there is nothing like ocean and there is nothing like waves. So, if we go and talk to the water and say, dear water, as ocean man you are terrible, but as waves we enjoy. So ocean will ask us a question. Excuse me gentlemen, what is ocean and what is a wave? From water standpoint, ocean is not the cause, waves are not the effect. And how can we reach there? Only by one technique, knowing well that cause and effect are illusions. They are not real. See, one or two examples. One father was scolding his digitally downloaded son. These days children are not born, they are downloaded. And they ask the question to the parents, what is my username, mom? And what is the password? The family name. So the father was scolding the son. I gave you birth and you behave like this with me? So the son said, Dad, enough is enough. Who told you gave me birth? Now the father started shivering. What is coming out of him now, we don't know. Then he said, before I was born, who called you dad? So I gave you birth. So the father is father because of the son, and the son is son because of the father. So whose cause who is? Think. Exactly the same way. Now come to whatever you have studied. What is this world? This world is only three factors. One is dravya, the matter. Second is activity, dynamism. And third is knowledge. Other than these three things, there is nothing in this world. So, we are unfortunately intelligent. So we want to ask question. What is the cause of the matter? How does it matter here? No, I want to know. Okay, the cause of matter is tamoguna. Then what is the cause of the activity, dynamism, kriya? The cause of activity is rajoguna. And what is the cause of the knowledge? Of course, sattva guna. And listening this whole life, kamesha, krodesha, rajoguna samudbhava. See? So first what we have seen? We have seen the effects. Effects alone are seen. Cause is never seen. And from the effects, we reach the cause. So because of these three factors, dravya, kriya and knowledge, the three causes are established, tamogun, rajogun, sattvagun. So who is because of whom? Nobody in this world has ever seen what is the sattva like, what is the rajoguna like, what is the tamoguna like. But this has gone so deeply in our head. The other day I told you, satsangi people, they evaluate and condemn others and glorify themselves in a spiritual language. See? My husband is very tamoguni. This Amma doesn't know what is tamoguna. Children are very rajoguni these days. What about you? Of course, I am sattvaguni. So this cause and effect is an illusion. Cause and effect are valid only in the relative world, not in the absolute. So when you change your standpoint, in the relative world, there are nothing but questions. In the absolute, there are no questions and no answers. This is the ultimate, and this is what this Ashtavakra Gita tells us. We are in the, I don't remember where we were. Anyway, we start from the seventh. Kva srushti, kva cha samharaha, kva sadhyam, kva cha sadhanam, kva sadhaka, kva siddhirva, swaswarupe ahamadvaye. Kva srushti, kva cha samharaha. See, oh, God is the creator, the sustainer, and the destroyer. See, they try to make something funny. G-O-D. Generator, generating problems. O, organizer, and D, destroyer. They are rubbish. See, who has created what? Tell me, should we say ocean created the waves? See, are the waves coming in the ocean from outside? Are the waves able to exist without the ocean? So how can you say exactly the same way? The dream, so many dreams have come and gone. Do we discuss about who was the creator of the dream and who was maintaining it and where the dream has gone? When we look into the mirror, who has created the reflection? Who is maintaining the reflection? And when the mirror is removed, excuse me, where the reflection you left? See, friends, what this standpoint tells is, till such time you look at the world as real, you will suffer. There are only two ways to look at the world. One is, this world is an illusion. Illusion is that which appears but does not exist. Like it appears you are listening. See? Huh? And when you look at the world as an appearance or as an illusion, what will happen? If you know it is an illusion, you will not suffer. But if you think it is real, you will suffer. See? It's so important. So look at the world as an illusion, then all the things, okay, this always happens. There is nothing new in this world. Therefore, Ka srushti kvacha samharaha, creation and create destruction, ka sadhyam kvacha sadhanam, and then I want to realize sadhya, God realization. And for a sadhanam, kanti bajao, tan 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 tan. Therefore, the simple words, how much time, efforts and sadhana a husband has to do to be a man. And who is miserable? This husband who is nowhere. Because that which appears through some limited conditionings doesn't exist. The moment you remove the conditioning, that one which was appearing disappears. Therefore, ko sadhyam ko sadhanam, ko sadhakaha, ko siddhirva. And therefore, who is the seeker? There is nobody is seeker. These are all the words to make you more confused. And na siddhi. There was one Britisher, he approached a Mahatma. And normally people have this notion. Mahatmas means what? Those who have got siddhis. So they will do some kind of magic and oh, he's a great Mahatma. Read his name. Oh, Mr. So and so, you have come from there. How is your wife? She was not well when you left. Are Mahatma, you know everything? Yes, it was on Facebook. See, because you can read on the face of the person. Facebook. See, friends, that is not the real truth. So, one person approached Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi and asked this question. You are not showing some siddhis. Bhagwan was keeping quiet. He didn't answer. So many things we have learned. One thing I learned from Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi, among many things, one thing. You are not obliged to answer every question of every fool. Not necessary. People keep on asking. Then how to get out of it? There is one Maha Mantra which my Guru gave me. And the mantra is like your Gayatri Mantra. You have to first add the Vyavritis. Gayatri Mantra is Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodaya. But you can't start like that. You have to start from beginning. Om Bhur Bhur Swaha. That is not Gayatri Mantra. That is the prefix. That is called Vyavriti. In the same manner, my gurus told me, when somebody asks you a question, useless, no meaning. So what you should do, you invoke this mantra. A, U, E, Bhur Bhur Swaha. A, U, E. And mantra is, I don't know. It is such a powerful mantra. All subsequent questions end. Therefore, Bhagavan Maharshi didn't answer. So this person thought, I think he doesn't know. He doesn't have the siddhis. Therefore, Kocha sadhaka siddhirva swaswarupe aham advaye. Because I am one without a second. Where are all these things? See? Now become little more subtle in your own analysis of your experience. Be attentive. In me, the vision, where are the colors? Is the green color in my vision? Is the red color in my vision? Where is this color? Are the various shapes, are they in my vision? What is the vision? Vision has no color and no forms. Where it is? The light because of whom or because of which we are able to see each other. Are these all objects in the light? Where are they? If the light is not there, can we see them? Light may be there, but if the eyes are closed, can we see them? Where are they? Anything which appears under n number of conditions is only an appearance, not real. Now, this is not only with this, but with everything. Likes and dislikes. Where are likes and dislikes? Has any logic? Is reality? Right from childhood, if you analyze your own experiences, what we used to like so much in our childhood, we don't like it now. What were our priorities earlier? Now priorities have changed. Where it has gone? It is only an appearance. The day you start analyzing this world also, where the childhood has gone, where the child body has gone. It's so simple. Therefore, in me nothing exists. Kva pramata pramanam va ka prameyam ka cha kva prama kva kinchid kva na kinchid va sarvada vimalasya me. Knowledge has four aspects. Pramata, the knower. Pramanam, the means of knowledge. Prameya, the object of knowledge. And Prama, the knowledge of the object. Four of them. All of them are valid only when the mind is operating. How do you know this book? First, this is a book. Who knows this? Will the other book know that this is Ashtavakra Gita? No. So, I know this book. So, the book is Prameya. I know. I is the Pramata. How do you know? With my eyes, man. So, Pramana, the means of knowledge, and Prama, the knowledge that this is a book. And this is all operating only when the knowledge is at the mind level. Now, when you come to yourself, can we ask this question? Do you remember yourself? You cannot remember yourself. Either you know or you don't know. Then how do I know myself? In this knowing oneself, these four factors, Pramata, Pramanam, Prameya and Prama, these four factors have no existence. Because there is no objectivity involved. And therefore, Sarvada Vimalasya me, I am ever immaculate. The division is not there. Kva vikshepaha kvacha aikagryam ka nirbodha kvacha mudhata kva harsha kva vishado va sarvada nishkriyasya me. See, these are all the complementary opposite. Kva vikshepaha kvacha aikagryam. Vikshepa and ekagrata. The disturbed mind and single pointed mind. When you transcend the mind, where is the place? Do you know yourself by ekagrata? Don't disturb. I think I am a Gaya. No. If you have to, therefore, one principle is very important to know and learn. Don't develop concentration in your life. Many people get lost in this concentration. Don't try to struggle in memory development. You should remember. You should try to forget. And don't remember anything. When you don't remember and forget, you have reached yourself. If I ask you, do you know Purusha Sukta? I think I know. Okay, chant, but do you remember? I don't know. Let me try. Now the second question. Do you know yourself? Of course. Do you know like Purusha Sukta? Will you forget it? No. That experience which does not involve the operation of any means of knowledge, pramana nirapeksha anubhuti is Paramatma. Pramana nirapeksha means that experience which does not involve any means of knowledge is the truth. And when you are abiding in this, you have zero doubts, zero questions, nothing to achieve, nowhere to go. Many people have this understanding about Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi that he did not talk for 18 years. No, it was not so. There was no need for him to talk. He was not observing Maunam. See, Gira Maunam hi Balanam. Many people observe Maunam. My experience of Maunam I had told many times. From that I have learned a lot. This happened in Haridwar, Rishikesh somewhere. I was going with my friend in a rickshaw and my friend told me, Swamiji, in this ashram there is a very big Mahatma. I said, come on, let's go. When we see the big mountain, Himalaya, why not big Mahatma? So, the moment I was there was one person. What do you want? I said, I had to take darshan of Mahatma. No, Mahatma is in Maunam, he doesn't meet. Come in the evening. I said, oh, don't scold here. He was a secretary. Any Mahatma having a secretary is Corporator Mahatmas are those who have no walls. You must have heard the name of Haldiram Bhujiawala. You might not have heard anything, but this definitely you must have. So, I was in his place in Nagpur. And after going then, all these things were over and then he gave me a gift. Very big gift. This size. Very nicely wrapped. I said, what is this? He says, Saji, open and see. I opened. It was very beautiful picture of Bhagavan Krishna and made out of a golden leaf kind of thing. Huge one. Very beautiful. So I was looking at it and then he told me, Swamiji, she is a new arrival in our house. My son got married only 2 months before. So when you see somebody like this, you have to give something. So I told her, I said, Mama, this Krishna is for you and he will come in your house. Please take it. Swamiji, this is for you. That man told. I said, this is mine or yours? Of course yours. Then what I do with my thing, who are you to tell me? But Swamiji, I'll give her separately. I said, look here, if you are giving me a picture to hang, you have to give me the walls also. Where will I hang it? So, that secretary told, no, Maharaj is not available. Yeah, all right, Baba, we are going. Again he came and, hey, wait a minute. I said, what happened now? Maharaj called you. I said, how can he call? He's in Maunam. No, no, don't argue. I said, all right. So, I went there. I told my friend, hey, come, let's go. No, no, he cannot go. I said, you enjoy, I am going for a sacrifice. I went and he was sitting on a huge chair. Mahatma means, Mahanasti Atma Udaram And I am a plastic brand, so they gave me a plastic chair. Disposable. One use. So, he took the paper and he had a copy like that. He wrote, what's your name? So I wrote something. Then again he read, where are you come from? So I had to write something. So whatever comes, Vrindavan. You cannot challenge. Then again, where do you stay here? So some place. Then I realized, come on, I can talk. Why I am not talking? And then I also laugh, and he also realized, he also laughed. When he laughed, then I asked him a question. Maharajji, laughing is allowed when you are in Mauna? That is not Maunam. See, Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi did not have Maunam. He has nothing to talk. This is what is meant here. Every question will take you away from yourself. That is one of the reasons why I don't entertain questions. There is nothing worth knowing in this world. Nothing. In being, there is no question. Will you ask somebody, excuse me, please tell me I am there or not? Not only you are there, you are a fool. See, these are the basics of spiritual life. This is what is mentioned here. Sarvada vimalasame, kwa vikshepaha, kwa ekagram. So, make the mind single pointed. No, you are relaxed. Don't worry. You have to learn nothing. You have to unlearn everything. Both clear. Enough. But then you should do ekagrata. And you will see in the yoga fellows, they have one funny thing called as tratak. They will be keeping the flame of a candle in front and keep looking. You will see the eyes of these people. Their eyes are frightening. As if they are bouncing on you. See, friends, you cannot say, I am single pointed about myself. No. Single pointedness is about others. About yourself, I am aware of myself. Concentrate on you. Pakada, pakada, pakada. Taittiriya Upanishad tells, external is Annamaya Kosha, inside is the Pranamaya Kosha, inside is Manomaya Kosha, inside Vijnanamaya Kosha, Anandamaya Kosha, and in that Atma. So they go on like this. A sesamum seed. Get out of all that funny thing. See? Therefore, Vikshepa Ekagra Nirbodha Mudada. realize and not realize. You don't get carried away all these words. What will you do by realization? Suppose you are realized. What next? Chai? वही पीना है. So why worry for realization? Relax. So much of, I have seen, as much the so-called spiritual people are miserable, average people are not miserable. Average people are happy. These so-called spiritual worried, भगवान का दर्शन कब हो? क्या करोगे? What will you do? One lady I asked her, you want Bhagwan darshan? Imagine I am Bhagwan. What next? See friends. Therefore, Ka mudhata and Ka harsha Ka vishadova. I am happy, I am miserable. Never mind. Don't worry too much. थोड़े गम है, थोड़ी खुशियाँ. And sarvada nishkriyasya mein. Therefore, be 100% lazy. You know, lazy people are more creative. They are sitting here. How to? Oh, they will not get up. And they think, instead of me doing the things, is there any remote control? This is what I have done. If you have seen me earlier, I used to put my hand to start recording my talks. Then I think it is too much for me. And then I was on the internet with my friend for a whole day, tried to find out there must be some solution. And ultimately I found out a remote control mouse which is loaded on my watch. From there I control. Height of laziness. This is called a realization. ये करना है, वो करना है. Relax, relax. Therefore, क्वच व्यवहारो क्वच वा परमार्थता क्व दुःखम क्वच वा सुखम निर्विमर्शस्य मे सदा. Therefore, vyavahara paramarthata, you know, in various kinds of words come. There are different types of jivas. One is called as pratibhasik jiva, the dreamer. Then second is the vyavaharik jiva, the waker after having become body, then we become mother, father, brother, sister, etc. That is vyavaharik jiva. Now the scriptures tell us. When a vyavaharik jiva is born, he deletes everything what happened to the pratibhasik jiva. Meaning what? When I am awake, whatever good or bad has happened to me as a dreamer, I forget. Come on, it was just a dream. Then, vyavaharik jiva. I am mother, father, etc. very frustrated. Then, a paramarthik jiva is born. What is a paramarthik jiva? Now he is engaged in his spiritual practice. If you are engaged in your spiritual practice, you are working on your mind. And when you start working on your mind, like for the waker, dreamer is an illusion. He doesn't take the dream seriously. In the same manner, for the paramarthik jiva, for the seeker of truth, all that is happening to me as a mother, father, brother, husband, sister is useless. It always happens. Don't take them seriously. This again I learned from you. I told you, you are all my gurus. One day, one husband was telling me something. I said, Amma, this is a complaint against you. What you have to say? Swamiji, don't take him seriously. I was so happy. Husband is worried. And she said, don't take him seriously. You tell me, how can you be miserable in this world? Don't take anything seriously in life. want to go to heaven, don't want to go to hell. You don't have to go, you create yourself. So, vivahara, paramartha, sukham va dukkham. See, in the winter, cold is a painful thing. The same cold is wonderful in the summer. The heat is painful in the summer. The same heat is good in the winter. What is sukham dukkham? See? Therefore, don't give too much, don't think about it. But why this is so? It is always like that. Now, this is another principle. Try to catch it. Don't ask question why this is so and see what a beautiful life it becomes. Like, we have never asked a question why the fire is hot. Have we ever asked a question? We never asked. Then we accept fire is hot. Thereafter we decide how to deal with the fire. Same thing. If somebody is angry brand, don't ask why he is angry. You know he is angry. Then deal in such a manner. Try to apply a little bit of Amul butter and make a fool and get your work done. See? The moment you start analyzing and understanding that things are like this, instead of complaining, think in terms of how we can get out of it. Don't go into that. But why this is happening to? We are not done bad to anybody in this. We go to temple, we do the japa, we read the poti. But why this is happening? Therefore this is happening. Life becomes very simple. Kva maya, kvacha samsaraha, ka pritir viratir kva, kva jiva, kvacha tad brahma sarvada vimalasya me. Then Maya, samsar, see, Bhagwan ki Maya badi kathir hai. Kaha hai Maya? You keep the name of your wife Maya, naturally it will be difficult. See, Maya means what? Maya means that experience or knowledge which is gathered through the limitations of the sense organs and the mind, that experience of the infinite because of the limitations of the organs is called as Maya if we take it as real. Then it is Maya. Like for example, how many colors we can see with our eyes? Vibgyor. Our eyes cannot penetrate beyond these two limits of the light waves. And if we say, whatever I see with my eyes, that alone is the truth. If I cannot see, I don't believe. That means I am under the influence of Maya. Then where is the X-ray and beta ray and Gita ray? Where is that? Satyajit ray. Where it is? See, friends. Therefore, any experience which is gathered through the sense organs, mind and intellect falls in the purview of Maya. And they have no existence without me. So where is this Maya? Therefore, Kva Maya, Kvacha Samsara. And when there is no Maya, there is no Samsara. And Kva Priti, Virati, Kvava, love and dispassion, these are only words. In short, what sadhana the ice cube has to do to know that it is water? Nothing. Relax. And in the relaxation, slowly the ice cube will dissolve into the water. Don't disturb meditation. Ice cube is doing meditation. Relax. Once we were in Nepal, I never wanted to go to Kailash Manas. But we are, for namesake we are Swami, but we have to listen to everybody. Swami ji, aap ye khao. No, I don't know. No, you have to eat. Arre? They call it love. Suffering from lavaria. So they compelled me, I had to go. And then it so happened when we went to that, what is that, Nepal Nagar, something like that. So we stayed in that hotel and it started pouring. It started first rains, then in cats and dogs, then in cows and buffaloes, and then in elephants and camels. Heavy rains. And it became so horrible that in the hotel where we were taking the food in the dining hall, the water was knee deep. There's no question of going even out. And we were about 15, 20 and half a dozen Westerners were also there. So now what can be done? So Swamiji, what will happen? I said now it will water will raise up to here. So tense, so frustrated. Then I said, hey, those of you in whose veins the blood is running, please come with me. Those who have got Coca-Cola, stay there. And I went out in the rain and then started moving. I said, you just follow me and we'll chant one mantra. Then the water will disappear. So lift your left leg above the water layer slowly. Don't splash it, and slowly put it down. Similarly, the right leg, and follow me. And while doing that, you have to do the japa, like you do left, right, like that. Left leg you up, nothing to do. Put it down slowly. The right leg, nowhere to go, nothing to do, nowhere to go. And we went round and round. And because it was raining, they were closing the eyes and seeing and doing. And in that, I went out. Look at the children, how they enjoy anywhere with silly things. Yesterday, if you see, there was one child. I don't know whose child it was. We all were standing and all that after the lecture, and he was running and falling down and skidding. That was enough for him to play. For us, what is there to be happy? Don't find out a reason to be happy. Be unreasonably happy. See? Therefore, don't get too much into this, the Maya, Samsar, and dispassion and love. Only words. Kwa jivaha kwachatat brahma. Jivo brahmaiva naparaha. Don't get in lost. Anything you talk is a bluff. You talk about God, it is a bluff. You talk about the world, it is a bluff. Who is a God? Who is beyond the scope of speech and mind? So whatever you talk about God, it is a bluff. What is the world? World is an illusion. Whatever you talk about illusion is a bluff. Suppose you say, oh, I was coming and saw the mirage water. I just took a glass of mirage water, drank, and my thirst has gone. Come on, yeah, don't bluff. Because simple rule, anything which touches our tongue is juta, is it not? Juta chammach. Juta means whatever touches your tongue. Try to talk without using your tongue. Maunam. Asking question is like what? Like eczema to the mind. Maja aa raha. Yeah, nothing to ask. Jiva, Brahma, nothing. Then pravrittir, nivrittir va, kva mukti, kvacha bandhanam. See, you have to do the karma yoga and suffer whole life. Or you have to do withdrawal from the world and suffer silently. Karma Yoga is suffering violently. Withdrawal is suffering silently. Both the places suffering only. And Mukti Kvachabandhanam. We only imagine I am in bondage. Who told you are in bondage? Scriptures tell. See? Durlabham trayame vaitat devanugraha hetukam manushyattvam mumukshutvam mahapurusha samshrayaha. When something is said in Sanskrit, it doesn't mean it is the truth. See, friends, we get so much carried away by all these things. It's only because we don't want to graduate out of the KG1, KG2. See? I don't know, here in USA, they have the graduation ceremony for KG1 children. In one place I went there, they said, Swamiji, today is our son's graduation. I said, yeah, you are married hardly 3 years. No, KG1 graduation. No, KG1 graduation. See? Therefore, Kva upadesha, kva va shastram, kva shishyam, kva chava guruhu. See another thing. Kva upadesha. What can you tell to anybody? Tell me. Nobody listens to you. Upadesh. There is nothing to know in this world. And the most dangerous thing is Guru. Do you know the meaning of Guru? Guru means heavy. Gurutwakarshan. Heaviness attracts the light. Therefore, we get so much lost in this. External Guru and internal Guru. External Guru is like a post on which there is a board. In Lonavala or Khandala, on one post there is a board. Tumchi Mumbai. Because Bombay people say Amchi Mumbai. So that means our Mumbai. So the Khandala is Tumchi Mumbai, your Mumbai. So if you go there and, oh, Mumbai has come. No. You have to go ahead. Okay. In the same manner, Guru will tell you, don't worry. We start worrying about how not to worry. See, in the relationship Guru Shishya, the important participation is that of the Shishya, the disciple. Don't hang on to the Guru. Discover your inner strength. Nayamatma balahinena labhyaha. Discover inner strength. Then you will see the Guru is outside. He will manifest inside you. It's so important. But normally what happens? We get carried away by some kind of siddhis. That is there. There is no doubt about it. But that is not the truth. You will get carried away by that. Then Santa Ganeshwar, he was a great yogi who could make the dead wall walk. See, all the 4 brothers and sisters, great yogis. So he writes very clearly that all the siddhis are the obstacles on the path of evolution. And there is an episode. There was a great yogi who lived 700 years before Christ and continued 700 years after Christ. So 1400 years. And he had all the siddhis. Every 100 years he is to change his body and again become young. That kind of siddhi. And when he is to come out of his meditation, All the people who died in that area, their dead bodies were kept around him. And when he comes out of his meditation, he will look, how many bodies? 10 of them. Then he had the Sanjeevani mantra, and all the dead bodies will become alive. That kind of siddhis he had. So when he heard about Dhaneshwar Maharaj, he was wanting to see him and more than that, exhibit his yogic powers. So he wanted to write a letter, but he didn't know what to write. So he sent a blank paper. Kora kagaj tha ye man mera. And then he was instructed in Tattvamasi Mahavakya Upadesh. And when he read it, he got the shock of his life. Oh God, I have spent 1400 years in achieving nothing. So when he went to meet Santa Gyaneshwar to show off his prowess, riding on a tiger, having the snake in his hand, all wild animals, his retinue walking with him. That time, this young boy of 15 or 16, along with the sister who was 14, they were sitting on a wall. He said, oh, they are coming, come on, hey wall, come on, let's go and receive him. The wall started walking. When he saw that, he immediately got down, came at the feet of Dhaneshwar and says, please accept me as your disciple. He said, no, I can't be your guru. Go to my sister. And his sister was 14 years old, 1-4. He was 1400 years old. And the story goes, so one day when she was, there's not pakka ghar like this, only thatcher huts. So she was taking bath, 14 years, young teenager, taking bath, no clothes. That very time this old disciple goes in, the moment he saw her without clothes, Krishna, 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 closed his eyes. She laughed. Why are you laughing, mother? When you see a cow without clothes, a goat without clothes, a dog without clothes, do you feel bad? No. Why are you feeling bad? You are still holding on to the body identification. See, friends. Therefore, you will see yogi, tapasvi, they have got the powers to curse or bless somebody. And therefore, it has become a tradition. We go to somebody, Maharaji, sir pe, what is that? Matha pe hat teko. And spoil your hands. All pap. Papa, papo, papaha. See, friends. Therefore, this thing has nothing to do with abiding in the truth. But normally, average people get carried away because they are still holding on to this world. And as if they want to get out of the world. We have to be here and yet not here. Kva upadesha, kvava shastram, kva shishya, kvachava guru. You are everything. One of the simplest spiritual practice is learn to remain indifferent. But how to remain indifferent? We don't know. Don't tell me you don't know. You know. No, we don't know. How many satsang we have heard? Are we not indifferent to them? So many Mahatmas have come, talked and gone. We are asangoham, 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 punah punah. Remain indifferent. There is nothing to be achieved in this world. There is nothing to lose. The truth is aheyam anupadeyam. You cannot reject yourself, and therefore you need not gain yourself. So, kvachasti purushartho va nirupade shivasya me. And in the initial studies, the students are told there are four purusharthas: dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Then artha, kama is keeping you in samsara. And if there is no control, you will get lost in this world. Then, to control the operation of artha and the kama, the wealth and the desire, you have to have self-imposed control. And therefore, dharma is brought. So, earn according to dharma and enjoy according to dharma. By that, you will have a controlled, self-disciplined life. When the life becomes self-disciplined, then only you can think of something higher. Then you enter the moksha. Aha, so nice. This is okay. KG1, KG2. Don't get carried away by all this. Relax. When there is no bondage, why there is a liberation required? Who is bound by whom? Is the space bound by the directions? East is a holy space, West is an unholy space. In the Eastern world, there is no sunset. In the Western world, there is no sunrise. Think. Therefore, these three spaces are the most important one as the spiritual practice. Practice as first, what it is like being a gross space. Don't say, I am a gross space. No. What it is like being a gross space. Work on this. What to work? No, you work a little bit. Only one or two ideas I give. Space supports everything, is not opposed to anything, at the same time, not influenced by anything. Is space. Now apply it to yourself. Eyes support all the colors and forms, not opposed to anything, but not influenced by anything. Now, what the eyes have to do to be like this? Nothing. That is their nature. Similarly, all the sense organs. Similarly, come to the mind. Mind supports good thoughts, bad thoughts. Mind is not opposed to any thought because mind is not influenced by any thought. Come to the consciousness. Supports waking, dream, deep sleep and samadhi. All of them. Not opposed to any experience, but not influenced by anything. So what sadhana the eyes have to do that they are not influenced by anything? What sadhana the mind has to do that the mind is not influenced by any thought? What consciousness sadhana has to do that it is not influenced by the waker, dreamer, deep sleep and samadhi? Tell me. Even if you want, you are not bound. Even if you don't want, you are divine. Even if you don't know, you are divine. without any effort, alone, I can be me. The moment I is associated with efforts, I am reduced from the infinite to the finite. Therefore, Patanjali's sutra, Prayatna Shaithilya Ananta Samapatibhyam. Lesser the efforts and struggle in our life, we are closer to our essential nature. Like a person who is hearing normally, he doesn't have to struggle to hear. But the one who is hard of hearing, he or she has to struggle and therefore they get tired. If we are tired in our life, we are struggling. Therefore, having gone beyond all the Purusharthas, now the last and the most important thing, Kvacha asti, kvachava nasti, kva asti chaika ekadvayam bahunatra kimuktema kinchinno tishtate mama. Everything in this world is recognized in two ways. Something is and something is not. Very simple. Now it is morning, it is not evening. Now this is Sydney, this is not Melbourne. I am a man, I am not a woman. I am old, I am not young. Every experience of our life has asti nasti, is and is not. Now come to the ultimate experience. Do we have the experience that I am not? You cannot have the experience of your own absence. When there is no possibility of the experience of one's absence, is it right to say that I am? Then I am beyond asti nasti. You have to recognize this. Just analyze your experiences. Space supports every shape. Space is not opposed to any shape because space is beyond every shape. Exactly the same way. Everything in the world is recognized in the form of asti nasti, is and is not. But you cannot apply the same expression asti nasti, I am and I am not. No. This unqualified experience, all our experiences of life are always with these options, is and is not. Do you know this? No. I know this? Yes. Is not, is not. But this experience cannot be qualified as is and is not. Therefore, kvacha asti, kvacha vanasti, kvacha ekam, kvacha dvayam. And when there is no possibility of is and is not, where is the possibility of one or many? When we are talking about the one, we have to find out which one we are talking about. There are two types of ones. One type of one is the one which is followed by two, which can be divided by two. There is another kind of one which is neither followed by two nor divided by two. That second one is the infinite. You can't add anything, you cannot take away from anything from the infinite. And therefore, in the infinite, there is neither Dvaita nor Advaita. See, friends, those who are all the time talking Advaita, 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 because you are afraid of Dvaita. See, friends, therefore, Ekam Dvayam Kim Bahunatra Kimuktena Kinchinna Uttishtate Mama. What to talk, yaar? Enough is enough now. Then, Kinchinna Uttishtate Mama. There is nothing in me and there is everything in me. The water says, there is nothing in me. But what about the ocean and wave? Who is telling? The one who is not a water. Okay, ocean and wave, they are also in me. Happy? See, friends, therefore, the real spiritual practice is give up the relative stand in life and adopt the absolute. The whole thing is said in simple words. Look at the world as God is looking at His creation. That means, look at the relative from the absolute standpoint. And then you will come to know that the absolute includes all relatives. But when the relative looks at the relative, samsara begins. See, friends, in this manner, Kim Bahunatra Kimuktena Kinchenno Tishtate Mama. Therefore, in fact, nothing exists. Therefore, don't try to get realization of all that. Now, see, in all this whole Ashtavakra Gita, God has finished it for us. Nowhere the same stories. Last life, this life, next life. Hell, heaven. If you do this thing, you will go to hell. If you don't do this thing, you will go to heaven. Enough of that. And therefore, the great masters who are abiding in this, they don't want to leave anything behind. The dreamer was finishing his dream, therefore he left the memories in the dream to the dream world. Everything will be over. Rama's Ayodhya has disappeared, Krishna's Dwarka has disappeared. Why to go that distance? Our parents, our grandparents, our great-grandparents, where they are gone? One lady asked me in Kerala, Guruvayur, Swamiji, you know everything. I said, then what do I do? Where my husband must have gone after death. I said, that I don't know, but he must be happy now. Don't get carried away by this. Like the two wooden logs, they come together by the grace of a wave in the ocean, and they start dashing with tack, 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 for a few moments. Then another wave comes and separates them for good, never to meet again. Exactly this is what life is. So as long as you are with somebody, be happy. And when you go, go happily. That's it. This is what Ashtavakra Gita makes us straight. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om